Good day, sir. I'm Antonina of PS Pharmacy 1A, and I am about to discuss with you the first cry of revolution. The first cry of revolution remains unsolved due to the different dates and places that were mentioned by different eyewitnesses of the event. This includes Pio Valenzuela's cry of Pugad Lawin, Santiago Alvarez, the cry of Bahay Toro, Gregorio de Jesus the cry, and Guillermo Masangkay's the cry of Balintawak. So these events vitalized the unity of the Filipino people and brought first to the independence. The cry of rebellion in Pugad Lawin marked the start of Philippine Revolution in 1896, which eventually led to independence of the country in 1898. The first version is The Cry of Pugad Lawin by Pio Valenzuela, one of the surviving witnesses of the cry of Pugad Lawin, and this confirmed by the list drawn up by Guillermo Masangkay. He is the only doctor participating in the cry, not known for having impeccable memory. This is demonstrated with his recollection of his meeting with Rizal at Dapitan. His confusing statement threw doubt to the cry itself. In his first version, he said that the cry was in Balintawak on Wednesday of August 26, 1896. Later, he wrote his memoirs of the revolution and claimed that the cry took place at Pugad Lawin on August 23, 1896. The Cry of Bahay Toro by Santiago Alvarez, another version of the cry which launched the Philippine Revolution, is written by Alvarez. Alvarez was not an eyewitness of the historic event. Although he was in Cavite at that time, this is his version of the first cry. Sunday, August 23, 1896. As early as 10 o'clock in the morning at the barn of Cabezang Melchora, at a place called Sampalucan, barrio of Bahay Toro, Katipuneros met together. About 500 of these arrived. Monday, August 24, 1896. There were about 1,000 Katipuneros. The Supremo decided to hold a meeting inside the big barn. Under his leadership, the meeting began at 12 o'clock in the morning. It was 12 o'clock noon when the meeting adjourned amidst loud cries, "Long live the sons of country," or "Mabuhay ang mga anak ng bayan." First cry, Gregorio de Jesus. One of the participants in the drama of Philippine Revolution of 1896 was Gregorio de Jesus, custodian of secret documents, seal, and weapons. Bonifacio and his men gathered in the hills of Balintawak for the War of Liberation. According to her version of First Cry, it occurred near Caloocan on August 25, 1896. The Cry of Balintawak by Guillermo Masangkay. The first cry of revolution happened in Balintawak at the house of Apolonio Samson on August 26, 1896. 9 o'clock in the morning, the board of directors held a meeting for a final date of uprising. Bonifacio went outside the hall and talked to the people waiting outside. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Spaniards were coming to them as organizations was discovered, and they were all marked men. Claimed cedulas were torn more than once, August 24 and August 26. The Cry of Balintawak, a contrived controversy by Soledad Borromeo Bacular, descendant of he is the descendant of Guillermo Masangkay, supporter of notion of two cries. What support this claim is the supposed meeting that took place before the cry, and the supposed battle that took place after the cry. She concludes that the cry of Pugadlawin as known today is a hoax. The first cry of revolution, cry for freedom and independence, the need to fight in order to prove themselves worthy to be called a truly free people. That was all. Thank you.